Racing is full of rivalries, but one of the biggest rivalries in British racing history has to be with Matt Neal and Jason Plato. And a couple of years ago, I put the two guys together in my brown idle chat chairs and just wanted to have a conversation with them both. And the outcome of that, it's on another video, was actually really positive. And since that video, which came out something like 5 years ago, they've actually become really good friends, largely because they've retired from professional racing. However, in recent time, Plato has decided to go all out and set up his own race team, and he is about to hit the track in British touring car. So I'm going to be having a look to see how on earth he's managed to do this against all odds. I want to get an inside line on what on earth he's building and why, and I want to see if he's going to go mad or not. I'm Jonny Smith, you're watching The Late Break Show, and we're at RML. By the way, if you want to know all about RML and Ray Mallock Racing, as was, well, they've been involved in loads of successful motorsport over decades. Anyway. Oh gosh. He's not going to make eye contact with him, he's just up there having a bit of time on his own. The man, the myth, the pest.
The pest. Tell you what, I've not picked one of these up, you know. I mean, this is only 2.5. What's that? 2.5 kilos.
2.5 kilos.
I don't want to hurt myself.
No.
I mean, my right arm generally is quite strong. No gear changes, that's all.
Yes.
Come on.
Of course, left-hand drive, yeah. Plato.
That's a very good book, that, you know.
It's a great book. I've read it. You drew something appalling in mine.
Do you, and I guess a lot of your watchers will, when I sit down now and when I stand up,
yeah,
a noise comes out of my mouth, like a, huh? Have you started making those noises?
When I get into a low car.
What's going on, man? Why do we do that?
It's middle age.
This is my 2023 Citroen Relay van, and this was bought at Charles Trent Salvage. If you remember, I went to their salvage yard and did a big video on it several years ago. So I knew that it was a salvage damage van, but like anything with a past, I wanted to know what had actually been damaged and what I was buying. So I ran a car vertical check on it just to make sure what I was dealing with. So they pull information from insurance companies, police databases, national registries, all the stuff that we can't easily access. First up then, damage history. Because this came from salvage, this was the big one. I knew there was damage. I just wanted to confirm what exactly was going on. They also checked for mileage tampering. This relay van's mileage was low. That's one of the reasons why I wanted it, and it does line up perfectly. It hasn't even done 50,000 miles yet. Now, you or I do not want to buy something that's either stolen or has outstanding finance attached to it. Luckily, this one came back clean, green ticks for both of those things. And you get a full timeline of the van's life, owners, inspections, mileage updates, everything. Plus, there's a market value estimate, so you know if the asking price makes sense. I actually paid a lot below market value, and that's because of the salvage damage, which is one of the reasons why I wanted to buy a salvage damage van. So if Car Vertical cannot find any data on your vehicle, they automatically give you a refund. So whether you're looking for a car, a van, or a project vehicle, especially one with a salvaged, colourful past like this, you might want to do a Car Vertical check first. Use the code TLBS20 to get 20% off your Car Vertical check. Happy shopping.
I see you're surrounded by headless effigies of yourself.
Well, they did have heads on, but they look weird.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're all in this other room, yeah, along with 4 boxes of race suits. I must have 100 odd.
Really?
I must do, yeah. I mean, boxes and boxes and boxes. We just picked out a few. You know, it's my first ever race suit with Williams. This is obviously with Bathurst.
Yeah.
My Vauxhall suit, won the championship in that suit.
That your Silverline, the Chevrolet.
Yeah.
That was your winning.
Well, no.
Or was it? 20? Was it 20?
No, I was in a cruise suit by then. That was 2009.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's just like a little bit
just a little selection.
A little potted history.
Yeah. So you're going to take us on a little tour of what is now
Plato racing.
Plato
It's nice.
racing.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's a back of the hand. Oh, mate, do you remember that from fifth gear?
I do remember it. Do you know,
The cutaways.
I do remember the
Yeah.
cutaways, you being a pest. That's why I said a pest. So, just to remind viewers, I started on fifth gear. I worked out on the car this morning on the way here. I started presenting on TV 20 years ago.
I mean, that's mad,
2006 on fifth gear. You'd already
That's mad,
done,
isn't it?
Yeah, and that was series 10. So, how many series had you done?
I joined fifth gear 2001, I think. Because
Wow.
I did Driven.
On Channel 4.
Yeah. So, and then from Driven, went to fifth gear. So, yeah, 25 years ago, it must be. I mean, it's bonkers, isn't it?
That's 25 years ago.
25 years of just acting the goat, because that's what we do.
Yeah.
It's not work, really, is it?
No. No, it's not.
It's brilliant, isn't it?
Yeah, it's good. It's good to have done TV. And even though I don't do TV really anymore,
No.
it's nice to have just had a good session of that.
Yeah, it's great.
And talking of having a good session at it, this is the thing about you. You're used to being in the driver's seat. You've driven professionally for decades.
Yes.
Now you're not going to be the driver. You're driving the team.
Do you know what?
This has got to feel weird.
It's an interesting point you make, actually. And it's starting to rear its head a little bit in my psyche, where you're getting at. And I have to bat it away. It's going to be an interesting thing, you know. I mean, the car hasn't turned a wheel yet, but once it does start testing next week,
You're going to be there, but you're not getting in.
I'm sure it's going to be quite an unusual situation. And then also turning up at the first event, the first race.
Yeah.
In some elements of it, I'm really looking forward to. Like not being pulled from pillar to post and having a bit more time on my hands. But I think I'm going to struggle not at that time in the day, putting on the onesie. I don't know how I'm going to feel about that.
Yeah.
I'll get used to it, of course I will.
Yeah.
And I'm done. I'm done from racing. I mean, I still want to do Goodwood, but I'm done for the competitive stuff.
Yeah.
Like the really uber competitive stuff. I mean, I'm 58 years old. Do I need that in my life? I think I might do. Do you know what I mean? But anyway, come on, I'll show you my office. Now, interesting enough, when I did the deal with RML to drive for a race for them, you know, you mentioned that suit, 09, 10, won the championship, 11.
In the Chevrolet.
In the Chevrolet, yeah.
Yeah.
I used to come up these stairs to go and see Rupert Manwaring, who was in this office, who was commercial director, and say, look, I need more space on the car, Rupert. And we'd have this negotiation in there. I'd generally run down. That was his office.
Oh.
It's now my office.
Right.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
And downstairs in our race shop, bay number 5 was where my car was prepared. I mean, you can catch your breath.
Brilliant. But none of this was happening last year.
No.
At the beginning of last year, like this time last year, Plato racing didn't exist.
No, we hadn't even thought of it. Mate, in August last year, we opened up the bank account August the 15th last year. There was nothing in there other than storage.
Come on, show me. Show me what's going on.
Obviously some nice stuff.
Some
on the
pictures
walls,
of you,
lovely
great.
stuff on the walls.
Some bold claims about
Look,
you.
There's the heads.
Oh yeah, the mannequins.
Yeah. And these here, look, these are absolutely ram-packed with suits, look. Suits everywhere. Look.
I'm so glad you've kept them though.
Oh yeah.
Because when we did when we did that chat with you, this might be the
Oh,
one.
it's a Nescafe blender.
This was the one that you put on. You said, "Will this still fit?" And you managed to get in
does.
it.
Check that out.
Yeah. Which was Laguna days.
98.
Yeah. I got that great shot of you stood next to the
yeah.
car with the biggest smile.
Oh, it's amazing.
Yeah, there we go. BTCC.
So there was some, look, BTCC Project 2026 Top Secret. That was me.
That's it. Right, okay.
Yeah, I mean, you know, you've got to, I'm just going to wipe that out there. I don't want to see that bit. That's had a manufacturer's name on there, which we haven't done a deal with and won't be ever. Anyway, moving on. So this here, so it's just flat
Which is
out.
your desk?
This is mine over here.
That one's yours, yeah. Cool.
Obviously, I've got some Greg's here, which I'm going to take down. I like to try and bring the lads a little dirty snack.
So you've right now. We're about to go through into the workshop. You've got 3 cars in build.
Yeah.
3 days away from shakedown.
Yeah.
You've got 2 drivers signed, ready
Yep.
to rock and roll.
Yep.
And you've got some of the best engineers
Oh, no.
in the racing game putting these cars together.
Yeah, and in all that, we've come up with stuff like this. Look, you know, brand guidelines. I mean, who does this? Only the real pros do.
But you're used to, the things that you're used to, because since I've known you, yes, you're the guy that drives the touring car, but you've always been chasing deals to get over, you know, to get driving on the line. To get a car on the grid, you've got to have enough money to build a car, got everything together, got a team in the garage.
You know, that's the reality of it. You know, the bit in where when you got your bum in the driver's seat of the car, that's the easy bit.
Right.
It's all the other stuff, which is, you know, I'm responsible for 14 people's livelihoods down there now.
Yeah, that's
You know,
quite scary.
paying their bills.
Yeah.
I've got to drag the money in. It's pressure.
Yeah. And over there's the main RML building.
Yes.
So you're like you're a building adjacent to it.
Yes. Come and have a look at this.
It says no cameras or camera phones.
Yeah,
And no pacemakers.
I'm the boss, so I'm all right. What do you think of that?
Hark. This is amazing.
Pucker, isn't it?
Yeah, this is really good.
2 days, 22 hours, 29 minutes, shakedown.
Of JP001.
Well, look where we're doing it, Friday the 13th.
That's that car there.
That's that car there.
That's
yeah.
001. Right,
Yeah.
so you are at DEFCON 1 with this.
Oh, mate, we are at DEFCON 1.
Wow. So for people that don't and haven't followed the story, you've chosen the car. The car is...
Mercedes A-Class Saloon, but the AMG version.
Yeah, nice.
And the reason we've chosen that is...
Handsome looking car.
It is a handsome looking car. The reason we've chosen it is it's a saloon, but it's got a really lovely shape to the roofline that comes off the rear window into the boot. And all the four-door, to be valid for the BTCC regulations, it must be a four-door saloon. It must be a four-door.
Yes.
It can be a hatchback.
Yes.
And the car which fits all the dimension regulations, the one which is the most aerodynamic road car in the world is that, by some margin.
Merc have gone all very soap bar with their styling, haven't they? So that lends itself perfectly, right?
So, you know, if you look at the basics of a road car, and then you look at all the little bits which we have to put on it, like extended wheel arch and all the rest of it, the basic is a huge percentage, well into the 95% of the whole aerodynamic picture. So if you start with, and this was the ethos, if you start with the most aerodynamic car that you can allow to run,
Yeah.
you're somewhere,
Yeah.
well,
And
you're in a better place.
Merc haven't given you these cars, you've bought them.
No, we bought them.
So these are real, because you know it has to be a real steel car to start with.
Yeah. That car came out of a river.
Did it?
Yeah.
What, it was a salvage car?
Yeah.
So it was like a nearly new flood damage.
I think it had done 3,000 miles. It had gone into a river. It's obviously written off, but it's not bent. But also you can see we cut most of it away. So as long as the shell is is structurally sound, which it will be,
Yes.
why not? All of our cars two cars are water damaged beyond
Ingress.
repair.
Yes.
And the other one that's water as well, actually. All three.
That's
yeah.
it?
Yeah, but one had a little slight ding on the front, and it had hurt the engine, hence why they wrote it off.
Oh.
But yeah. Why go and get a new car, pull it all apart,
Yeah.
throw most of it in the skip?
Yeah.
Why do that?
Yeah. Yeah.
So we're
So
thinking
you're-
about recycling, all that sort of stuff.
Upcycling. So all those videos that I watch when I'm in the downstairs toilet of people driving through Fords at 40 miles an hour and just snorting water.
They're my dream.
You dream of the Hydrolock, the brand new car that's got a Hydrolock.
Yeah. Well, in fact, we've got our people are out. Our octopus tentacles are out around the whole of Europe looking for these cars.
As donors.
Yeah. And we bought loads of parts. Doors
Yeah.
from scrapyards.
Yeah.
Because why would you not do that?
Well, of course, it's a race car. It's going to have some.
And we're going to go through doors like they're going out of fashion. So we've got this is engineering department. This at the moment, this is where all our expensive bits are arriving. These are all little small things,
Yeah.
but they're really, really expensive.
Yeah.
They're in there just so we can keep stock and stuff. Upper team management's in the office over there,
Yeah.
in this office here.
But this is all, I mean, this is all going to come together really fast.
Oh,
because it sort of has to.
Yeah. I mean, where we've come in 2 weeks is unbelievable. We weren't far off where car 2 is 2 weeks ago.
Really?
On car 1, yeah. Once we get going, we've just been waiting for parts.
Yeah.
Once we get going, mate, the magic happens. Because these mechanics we've got out here, or technicians, I should call them now. I mean, they're world class.
Yeah.
You know, and everything like special wheel guns. We've got a brilliant deal we've done with Snap-on. You know, they're our official tool partner.
I saw.
I mean, the best in the business, and that's my ethos. I want to deal with the best in the business.
So
in every bit.
Are you actually thinking that you in season 1 could like win?
I think we can win our first race weekend.
Really?
I'll be disappointed if we're not on pole.
Shit.
That's assuming we don't hit any roadblocks.
Yeah.
Which we might do. There might be some, some stuff, but we'll hit some things. But I mean, look at the brand. Look at this. I mean, we're not messing around with anything.
No, I'm going to go home with one of those coats. You know that I spent half my life filming barn finds in the dismal rain these days.
$79.99 is the umbrella, sir. Come this way. We've got our Pratt perch here. We call it a Pratt perch. This is where the engineers will stand. But
Yes.
I'm getting rid of these. I'm not having people sitting down the job.
It's a standing thing.
It's a standing job, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, the race is only 45 minutes long.
Yeah.
I want them up on the toes.
Yeah. Suspension, steering.
Yeah. Drop link, wishbones. This is
I
all for car
absolutely love
2.
seeing the way that these things are assembled. It's so beautiful.
Yeah.
Goodness me.
Uprights, complete car set.
Yeah.
These are the
original seats.
these are the seats out of our minibus stroke van.
Oh, really?
That's on the way up to M Sport to get 2 engines. They'll be back here tomorrow.
So remind me of the things, as we're going to look at the car, the things which are fixed in terms of mandatory fixed, you can't change control.
All of this stuff is mandatory.
All the suspension.
Basically, yes, the uprights, all fixed. However, it's infinitely adjustable, but we have to use those components.
Right, okay. That's across the grid.
Across the grid, yeah.
Yeah, and the same for the engine.
Well, also, this here, I don't want to touch it because it's being glued at the minute. This is the intercooler. The core of the intercooler is a fixed component. Everyone must use the same. Rads, water rads, we can do what we like.
Okay.
But the end tanks, they're custom. That's machined out of solid aluminium.
I was going to say, is that billet?
It's big billet.
You
Because
slag.
inside there, and I'm not going to show you what's in there, some very clever stuff in there. So we've modelled in CFD all the air flowing into the intercooler and what happens to it.
Yeah, yeah.
So we know. So we want to try and create vortexes in there and all sorts of clever stuff. That's the level we're going to.
Yeah.
Whereas even these, look, the rad, the water rad,
That is bloody billet.
that's billet as well.
Shag pile.
Why
right.
not?
Yeah, of course.
Are you going to get wet? You go swimming.
Yeah.
Even this here. This is laser cut stainless steel,
It is, isn't it?
but wafer thin.
Yeah.
To a specific design. That's all been CFD even modelled.
I'm seeing a lot of carbon.
Yeah. This is front subframe, engine, gearbox. This is anti-roll bar with obviously blades.
Yeah.
Dampers go here. Wishbones. That's all components, stock components everybody has to use.
I was about to say that. Yeah, that is bought in, fixed.
Yeah, and that's made and produced by RML across the road. Yeah, we're a customer of RML. We're not allowed in their place for obvious reasons. We don't want any conflict of interest. But we buy, like, until we've paid our bill, that won't come over here.
Right, okay. Purely and simply.
And that's how it needs to be.
Yeah.
Rear wing, stock component.
Yes.
Everyone must use the same.
Right, yeah.
There's the original dash,
Yeah.
which actually is quite nice. I quite like these red bits and a bit of Alan Cantara on.
Bit of
But
Alan.
obviously, mate, feel the weight of that. We don't want that.
No. Modern lights are so huge. Shit. That's like a pack of Doritos. You've been going hard on the carbon, haven't you, young man?
Well,
Lemon egg.
only as much as we're allowed to use. We're only allowed to use it in certain areas.
Right.
You know, air filter housing.
Look at this. So that subframe there is this. Yeah.
All the other teams, they have steel or very thick aluminium.
Yeah.
Well, why?
Yeah.
This weighs nothing, and it's the strongest steel.
So
and this
everything,
is that's another carbon.
the radiator
piece.
support and everything, and
Well, everything hangs off that. So 8 bolts, and that all comes off.
Yeah.
Including all the radiators, the intercooler, the front bumper, everything comes off on that. You know, it's beautiful.
they are works of art, aren't they? That's what you realise. They're going to be driven at 10 tenths, and they're going to get damaged, but they are works of art. What an amazing thing. So the front of the car is essentially chopped off from the A-pillar forward,
Yes.
onto which this subframe is mounted with the
Yeah.
homologated engine and the suspension and the stub axles and everything.
Yeah.
So nice.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah.
But the amount of work which has gone into this is extraordinary now. Over the road, and, you know, like we have what's called FEA, which is finite element analysis. So the roll cage, I mean, this whole car's been designed completely in the digital sphere.
Yeah.
This roll cage is assembled with a very clever, in the digital world, very clever piece of software where, you know, there are regulations about the minimum requirement for a roll cage in terms of the material we must use.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a minimum wall thickness. Certain parts, like this tube, which goes from bottom of the A-pillar, if you like, all the way. That's one tube, which then meets the B hoop, which has got to be one hoop.
Yeah.
But all of the individual bars in here, we have a say on where they go. So we feed it into this FAA program where it looks at
Torsion.
deformation. We're
Right.
putting a load in, and it looks at where those loads deform through. And if you just look at the car now, you'd say that this point, where these side crash bars, that's from a torsional stiffness perspective, that's the weak point. It's not weak at all, but if it was going to go anywhere, it'd be there.
Right.
So what they then try and do is, if a load comes in on the corners, which is where the suspension loads go in,
Yeah.
there is no deformation in this, but in terms of fractions of a millimetre, of course there is.
Yeah.
So they want to then, by using certain gussets and certain flanges and certain other tubes.
You just wanted to use the word gusset and flange.
No, but it's a real engineering term.
I know
you
it is,
that?
I know it is,
But
yeah.
they are humorous, aren't they?
Yeah.
They're in to spread that deformation across the whole of the roll cage.
Yeah. Yeah.
But in reality, you know, the whole front suspension here, the whole subframe, fits on to the roll cage with 6 points.
6 bolts.
And the point I'm making is where the loads from this go is really important to manage and design that into the system so it gets spread evenly across the whole car.
Yeah.
The shell actually doesn't form a great deal of rigidity in the system. It is, you know, it is welded. It's tack welded in. There's some gussets between the top tubes and down the side for the BPLs, but it doesn't really form any structural. It's like an expensive dress we have to carry around.
Yes.
So the roll cage is crucial. Well, let's call it a space frame.
It is a space
It's a
frame
space
with clothes space frame.
With some clothes on the top. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So I can see there's a lot of fire in your eyes with all this. Because, you know, I know that you've had some hard moments in your life over the last few years. Suddenly there's this fire that's been lit and you're looking around this like it's your baby and you're not going to be in there.
Oh, no, I know. I've got
Someone else is in there.
I know. I've got to get.
And you've
to terms
chosen
with
that
this.
person, which must have been a pretty hard job. You've got to choose the person
I know.
who's going to do the job that you used to do.
Funny enough, I had a nice chat with Sir Patrick Head the other day, my old boss at Williams, and he turned around and he said, Jason said, I know you're going to give your drivers fucking hell. You know what? Probably right.
Yeah.
But it'll be nice hell.
Well, I'll speak to them and I'll ask Dan in a minute and see if he agrees. Sorry to disrupt your
okay.
electric driving experience.
It's okay.
How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
What a bloody sim.
It's good, isn't it? To be fair, I have to give credit to my old teammate, Ash Sutton, because this is one of his products, Pure Sim.
It's really amazing.
He does an amazing job. So yeah, I don't want to give him any credit, but you know, he does build a good sim. For
It
sure.
does build a hell of a sim.
Yeah.
So the thing is, Dan, is you're racing in this car that they're building about 10 paces away from where you're simming right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
And your boss is Plato?
Yeah.
Would you call him a boss?
I wouldn't call him a yeah. Gaffer numero uno.
Yeah.
I think that's a fair.
And
Yeah.
you and the thing is like, so your touring car career started in 2019?
2019.
Yeah.
It's a really odd turn of events actually. My first year was with Sicily Motorsport, which is a family-run team.
Yeah. In a
owned-
Merc A class.
In a Merc A class, owned by the Morgans. And now Adam's my teammate, and we're racing Merc A classes, but everything's flipped the other way. So, doing
So
it
are
ourselves.
you? I mean, what are you feeling? I mean, obviously you know how to drive. That much is true. But like this car, which obviously you and everybody else is putting their all into it.
Yeah.
You've got matey upstairs, Plato, breathing down your neck, which I can imagine, having worked with him for some years,
Of course.
would be quite difficult. He's
It's
quite a madman.
He's a madman. He's very, very, very. Well, he's on the spectrum, isn't he? We know that.
Yes.
And there's, you know, but so many great people are.
Yeah.
He's very, very creative.
He's driven, if you excuse the term. He is. You know,
Very
obviously he's made this decision to start a team,
Yeah.
and he doesn't want to do it half-cocked, does he?
No. We've gone at it. You know, yeah. When we first got together and discussed this as a idea, it was over a drink in a pub.
Yeah. Not sure that was the best idea, but
No,
okay.
no, it wasn't. To be honest, it was the worst idea I've had, as it would stand on the 10th of March, 2026. But no, I'm only joking. If you were to glance at the car without the front and rear bumpers on, you'd think we've built a GT3 car by mistake.
Yeah. It does. It looks
proper.
like.
You know, it's a proper motorsport machine.
Yeah. I bet you can't wait. Well, look, in 3 days' time, you're going to be in it.
I know, we're shaking down. We're shaking
So
down.
it doesn't look like it will,
No,
it
I
will
know,
be
it is-
shook down, but
no.
it is going to be shaken. I
We are.
bet you can't wait to feel what it's like, because you can do all the simulations you want here and run all the data that you want on the car before it's a physical car.
Exactly.
You still don't really know, do you?
No, well, we don't know. You know, and BTCC is a particular championship in as much as you never know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
So we've made a massive investment, but that doesn't mean that it's going to be any good. So you
just got to hope.
We've got to hope. We've got to keep our fingers crossed. I think it will be great. You know,
I think you're going to piss people off.
I think so. That's the whole idea. We're going to disrupt.
I figured as much. I think disruptive is probably the corporate term for pissing people off.
Absolutely. I think we're going to be disruptive, and we're going to move the championship forward, and what we're going to try to, and we're going to bring a new twist. You know, but you know, we didn't really make any PR announcements until about 18 days ago. And we've completely disrupted the BTCC social media space, you know, in terms of our views, where, you know, I've been doing this for 6 seasons now. I know where our typical views would be.
Yeah.
We've smashed it by about 10x in the last.
Have you really?
Yeah, massive. So.
Well, I hope that you do, because from my point of view, I much prefer watching this sort of racing.
Yeah. Well, it's, do you know what? We've just come off the back of the first weekend of the new F1 regulations, and whilst the race was good, it was artificially good. And to see cars that are clipping, is that the modern term?
Yeah.
Is just, you know, I'm all for progress, but to me that doesn't seem like much progress, you know.
I've just lost count of the number of people that follow Formula One and all they're ever doing is apologising for Formula One.
Oh, it's crazy.
I mean,
you know,
my time's too precious to watch something that's average.
But, you know, you look at it now, modern BTCC, in terms of the actual championship, it's a lot closer than it was in Super Touring.
Really?
You know, the grid now, we'll go to Silverstone National, and the grid's split by 7/10 across the whole grid.
Wow.
It wasn't that close. Even though it was fantastic and there were
Yeah,
manufacturers there,
yes,
you were in an arms race, because Ford might chuck 10 million at it and Renault were only chucking 4 million. It's still massive numbers.
Yeah.
But you were in an arms race, whereas now with the modern regulation set that Toka have created, you know, we will not, you know, even if this car is the best thing that's ever been graced the earth in terms of touring cars, it won't run away, because it's not allowed to, because our regulations make the fact that, you know, you can't do that. So that's why the racing is so punchy.
Which is why you've got to keep simming.
That's why we've got to keep simming. So
So
yeah.
these guys are doing their end of the bargain. You've got to do your end of the bargain by, you know,
I am
pedaling well.
behind. I'm behind by a few weeks because we've been a bit hands on deck outside. Outside.
I saw
that
you.
door, but-
You don't just sim, do you? You do lots of other stuff too.
I've been here. Well, I've been here pretty much every day since sort of middle of September.
Yeah.
So to see where we are, I look at it and go, Christ, 5 months ago this wasn't empty. There was nothing in here. There's no tools,
Yeah.
no people. Just literally me and Jason with a set of keys. That's
It's bloody amazing.
That's all we
I have
had.
to-
So yeah,
I really hope it goes well.
thank you.
I'm really looking
You're
forward
going
to.
to come along to some events?
Yes, I am going to come
Great.
along to some events too. Yeah. Yeah.
Great.
So look, you can see that's where the rear subframe goes. It bolts up underneath the car.
It's beautiful.
It's just a work of art, isn't it? I mean, look, there's another one.
Carbon.
Yeah, it's the best stuff for crash structures.
Yeah.
It's stiff, very strong,
Yeah.
and crucially, very light.
So viewers, by the time you watch this video, this car will have been out and been shaken down.
But so this is car 2, and it looks a long way off, right? That car by the end of next week won't be far off that.
Really.
Yeah.
So as
Yeah,
long
yeah.
as you've got the kit of parts,
We've got the kit of
and
parts.
you haven't misaligned,
And
fabricated.
also, a lot of pre-prep, which we did manually on this car, has already been done to this. So a lot of the bulkhead holes, you know, those were already pre-drilled, where we had to mark them out there, transfer them over to this in engineering. So this should assemble pretty quick, actually.
Yeah.
Because the other thing is, we know stuff fits
Yeah.
because it's come off CAD.
Yeah.
Everything fits. Like I've been saying, because of there isn't a conflict of interest, but our competitors believe there might be.
Yeah.
So I'm banned from over there. Hence why I
Unless
put this crazy microwave high power linkage just so I can see what's going on with our project. But
Yeah.
yeah, if I come over here, I have to be escorted, and I'm not allowed to touch anything, although I often do, because I recognise it's a bit of my car on a shelf.
If you know it's yours, it's okay, right? Look
Well,
at this.
I mean, have a word.
I know, I've been meaning to try and get a drive of one of these.
It is utterly, utterly beautiful.
Yeah, I bet it is. Even with one eye, it's beautiful.
Thanks, mate.
Didn't fancy seeing that by the bins.
That's his race.
So that's your third race car.
So this, I don't really want to go and get sparks in your eyes, but it's now going through a process which is very long and really hard graft, where all the bracketry which come in an OEM road car, seat brackets for this, brackets for that, it's got to come out, so you don't need it.
Yeah.
And with it being a quality manufacturer, you know, one of the world's greatest manufacturers, the materials they use in certain areas of the car, they're really brilliant materials. Rock hard.
But this is the start.
This is the start.
If you don't get this bit right, then
And once it's come off this part, they'll then cut the front off, cut a bit out the back, then it goes onto here, the surface plane, and it gets jigged up and bolted down, and then they cut the other bits out, otherwise it just collapses on itself. Bonkers, isn't it?
amazing.
Isn't it?
It is a work of art. So next time you see a car being smashed up, fresh, imagine how upsetting it is for all of the engineers and technicians and suppliers.
That car's being wrapped on Thursday in our testing livery, which is,
Chef's kiss.
I mean, literally, oh man. And then we'll have our race livery. We'll announce that to the world on April the 8th, 6th, 8th, I can't remember when, at Media Day.
Which you can see now.
I've been asked many, many times, even my last 10 years of racing, and afterwards, lots of people have asked me, well, why don't you start your own team? And my standard, almost reflex, without any thought process answer was, I'd rather eat my own shit.
Right.
Genuinely.
Yeah.
And it wasn't until this idea came up, and it was very embryonic, probably April last year.
A year ago. That is a year ago.
Yeah. I'd borrowed a short wheelbase, the RML short wheelbase, just for a bit of fun.
Yeah.
I'd helped Ray and Michael out on a little project, and they said, "Look, mate, can we take you over for dinner?" I went, No. Can I have that car for a couple of weeks? And they said yes, and I loved it. I was utterly. I mean, I'm not the most handsome man in the world, but honestly, in that thing, I was Brad Pitt.
Yeah.
And it was beautiful. What a great car. Anyway, the guy who brought it down delivered it to me down in Hampshire. I was living at that point. Was a guy called John Jackson, and John Jackson is still here to this day, and he was my tyre man here. A real good pal. And I'm like, oh mate. Anyway, one thing led to another. We had a chat. These guys were going through a restructure and had a new business owner. He said, mate, is this idea about? I said, I'll stop it with your racing team, because he'd spoken to my mum and dad years ago about he should do a team when he retires, all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
He brought it up and he said, no, it might be an interesting opportunity.
It doesn't work for everybody.
No.
Does it?
No, it doesn't. But do you know what? Planets just aligned. I came up to look and I was coming here going, what am I wasting my time for? And then I thought, oh, actually, hold on. This unit's available, which is where we are, which I worked out of. World Touring Cars, they won their multiple championships out of. I thought, oh, actually, this could be really cool. And then, of course, passions lit back up again, full steam ahead. You see all these big, massive 4K AI cameras.
Yeah.
They've recorded, because when we got the road car in, which was the one we rescued out of the river,
Yeah.
we had to reverse engineer that car. So we scan it with clever lasers and all the rest of it. They scan it. And then what they then do is they then, take the bonnet off, scan it, and pull it down to its bare shell.
Yeah.
Scan it. That whole process is about 6 weeks.
Wow.
But
crucial.
No, 4 weeks. And then when they've got this, it's all been scanned, these massive computer files, they then have to then convert those into CAD, which is not a simple job. That's another 4 weeks where we filmed everything. It's filming now, actually, it's filming us. Because for the documentary, we want to, what they call it, not time delay, time lapse. We want to time lapse that whole thing where we can see all the processes coming together.
Right.
And then people will just see, 5 weeks ago, there was nothing going on in here.
Yeah.
I mean, nothing.
This is your TV presenter mode kicking in, where you wanted to document it from the very beginning.
Absolutely.
Not when you've finished your first car.
Oh, no. Mate, we've got footage of me up in my office. The first day my mum and dad came here, and my girlfriend, and my little Coco, my little, you've met Coco, the Velociraptor sausage dog.
Oh my gosh, yeah, she tried to salvage my hand that time. Yes.
See, because obviously, anyway, Coco's at my mum and dad's place now. They've adopted her. They love her to bits. Anyway, they came here for the first time, and there was nothing in here really. I mean, there was nothing. It was still a bit of a storage yard for RML.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're trying to do sponsorship deals, and anyway, there's this one potential sponsor who's really just acting not very well, very unprofessional, was telling fibs. We'd agree something on Wednesday. I then go and get the draft contract changed. We then have another chat on the following Wednesday, and he's gone, oh, no, I didn't agree with that. Oh, he did. And this went on and on and on. Anyway, the bomb went off one morning when I was up there. Coco's running around, and I didn't know I was being filmed on an iPhone. And, mate, I let rip at this. And so effectively we've got all of that stuff as well.
Oh, you got the bad and the ugly.
Oh, we've got warts and all. Even speaking to another manufacturer and them to turn around in a big Zoom call when it's all being recorded, them going, no, it's not for us. And we're like, what do you mean it's not for you? So we've got all of that to go in as well.
Right.
Which is great.
Yeah, yeah,
And that's what
It's
people
real.
want to see.
It's real.
Yeah, yeah. This is the front end.
Yes. So this is your front bumper, your AMG kind of inspired arches and things, because you say it's based on the...
Yes. The top half here is a scan off the road car, but the bottom half is ours. But what we wanted to do, when we gave it to a car designer, to just refine the shape to maintain the Mercedes moustache.
Yeah.
But it's not the Mercedes moustache, it's our version of, but it does look right.
Yeah, it looks...
But it's nothing like the road car, because there's a certain regulation. I think it's 200 mil above the ground plane. We can do what we like.
Right.
But we wanted to integrate it so it looks OEM.
Yeah.
Boot lids.
Lots of spare stripped boot lids.
But they've come out of scrapyards.
Have they?
Why would you not?
Well, of course.
I mean, the only thing we haven't got at scrapyards is
I can imagine your eBay search list.
all these Bob Barn bonnets.
Yeah.
That's obviously a brand new one. This is one that's come out of scrapyard.
Yeah.
But these are full aluminium Bob bonnets as standard on the road car. Feel that.
That's light.
Isn't it?
That is so light for a big panel. I didn't know they had aluminium bonnets.
But these are specific ones because they've got the power bulges in.
Ah.
And these are like rock and horse poo.
Right.
Hence why we've had to buy some stuff from Merck.
For stock.
But we'd rather not, because they're fortunes.
Yeah.
I mean, this thing is a lot of money.
Yeah.
And they're consumable items for us. I mean, annoyingly so. Why do these drivers, why do they want to keep hitting people?
Yeah, roll
my point.
montage of crashing in Plato's career.
This is going to be what they call sub-assembly. This will have what they call, it'll be a pressurized room. So when the door opens, air goes out rather than air comes in. So this is going to have particulate filters. It's got an extraction system over there.
Anti-static or whatever it is.
All that stuff.
Yeah.
And climate and humidity controlled, because this is where we'll be building gearboxes. Anything which needs to be assembled beautifully, whether it be a caliper, a damper, a gearbox, a bearing, it'll all get done in here.
Yeah.
Positive pressure. So it'll have a positive pressure. He's a pain in the arse. He just stands there and just keeps looking at us all day. I mean, I love that Damien, he's a good pal.
Under such scrutiny.
But I just wish he'd just back off, pal.
Yeah.
See? And he says nothing. He's stoic.
Yeah. It's what gives him more power, really. He doesn't ever blow his top.
No. He's incredible, man.
These are Team Dynamics wheels.
Yeah, I know.
So you're buying stock from Matt Neal.
Yes, over the last...
Your age-old rival, as was.
Over the last, not that long ago, over the last month, I've probably written him a cheque for 40 grand for wheels.
You happy about that? You cool with that?
Yeah, do you know what I got on really well with that? And actually the catalyst of that was the late great break show. The late show. Late break show.
Swallow.
The show of late breakers.
Yes,
are.
quite.
And
Your car needs a bloody sticker on it. A late break show sticker on it.
mate, anything can happen.
Can I?
Well, you'll have to negotiate with me.
He's a shrewd swine.
But that was the catalyst. We're pals now. And
Are you?
Yeah, mate, it's just, we were fierce. The intensity of our rivalry was massive.
Yeah.
You can't be friends with people during that time.
No.
And like, you remember the interview. Mm-hmm. We were trying to shove each other every turn of the way. Mm. That's normal. It's normal. But I'm pleased to say we do actually get on. And you know, I don't want to touch on it too much, but you know, I was very poorly in here with what happened to me. And you know, Matt was a pal and he reached out. And
that's great.
You'd be amazed when you hit a low time in your life. A lot of people you thought were friends aren't friends. And
Really?
And very occasionally, those which you thought weren't friends turn into be friends. And he was one.
So you and Matt are close friends now?
Yeah, we are. Yeah, we get
That's
on
so
very well.
good.
And I don't mind writing him a cheque. but I do want a bit of a discount.
Of course.
And I did accidentally write, this is hilarious, accidentally typed in on the online banking thing, I got something wrong. And I was 40 pence short of paying that bill.
14 pence.
40.
40.
Yeah, 40 pence.
Okay.
Mate, we got automated emails. You're overdue. You're overdue. You're overdue, 40 pence. And I just thought, I've got to pay it, because otherwise I might end up on some bad debtors list for 40 pence.
Absolutely.
So I paid them 39. But the thing is, I cannot physically make a payment for 1 penny online. It's impossible. They won't let you do it.
Shit.
So I'm going to go and give him a penny. I'm hoping he just write it off. Oh, here's the lovely components. Come look. Come and have a look at this.
It's a shaft.
Right, this is the man from Zerkotech.
Oh.
Can I touch stuff?
Yeah, you can. There you go, Governor.
Oh, holy mackerel.
Look at that for a work of art.
Oh my God, that is delicious, isn't it?
Very nice.
Right?
Ceramic coating as well.
Fucking hell. Fucking hell. Fucking hell, look at the fucking boom! You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just like, we're not messing around.
No, you're not messing around, are you?
No.
I've got massive exhaust envy now. Jason, can you tell me what this is? Obviously not.
Out! This is engineering.
Yeah.
This is where the magic happens here.
Right.
I worked with quite a few of these guys when I drove for RML years ago.
Did you?
And this was part of the appeal, to be able to work with these guys, to challenge them. You know, and part of the brief was I want an F1 version of a British touring car.
Yeah.
You know, I know stone unturned. I want to look at every single aspect of it. And a bit like that, you know, the multitude of minute gains add up to something.
Yeah.
And there are no big wins anymore. There's not.
So it's all about the minutiae.
It's like little bit, gain there, gain there, gain there, gain there. All of a sudden you've got a big gain.
Yeah.
Problem is, to find those small gains, it takes an awful lot of clever people and a lot of technology, and it's very time consuming.
Yeah.
Because everything's got to be discovered,
Yeah.
then validated again, and probably validated again. We found something. Right, okay, if we did this hold on, by doing that we screw this up. Or how can we do, and it's just a never-ending process.
Yeah.
It's
Gosh, that's
brilliant.
so much time and expertise.
It's fantastic. So
Maybe-
we know every millimetre of every space inside the car, inside the engine bay, inside the wheel arches. We know where the air's going. We know the energy of the air, the speed of the air, and how we want to move it around to help us for other areas. It's wacky stuff, mate.
Yeah. Very
And
different.
nobody does this in touring cars. Nobody.
Right.
We they buy tokens and book time on supercomputers, which are based at universities, or would you believe F1 teams?
Right.
And in the middle of the night, between the hours of 1 in the morning and
And 3.
5 in the morning,
Yeah.
these computers are not really being
Get
used
like a
that much.
timeshare of a supercomputer. Seriously.
Yeah. So we buy time slots.
So to all the people who are watching this, like people like our children's age who are wondering what they might do with their lives, I'm always saying engineering is such a broad subject. It covers, and software, understanding, computers, IT is included in everything.
Yeah.
Absolutely everything now.
And it's becoming more and more important. I mean, we are, I can't tell you too much about it, but one of our sponsors, partners, Asus Computers, they have a supercomputer, which we will have two backbone to each other, and they will be doing a lot of special, clever work for us.
Wow.
In the AI field.
What's the tone around the sort of BTCC paddock since you made the announcement that you're going to run a racing team? And he's not going to be on track, but he's going to be, running his own show, as it were.
It was extraordinary. So many people were like, "Mate, well done." And obviously, I told the story about me and my mental health and stuff. And it resonated really well, actually. I got a wonderful response.
Did you?
Yeah, really, quite
Good.
heartwarming.
I was really pleased.
Wonderful response.
As your friend.
Well, because you know what state I was in.
Yeah, you were.
And,
You were.
This
I
has
was
been-
genuinely worried about you.
So was a lot of people, yeah. I mean, I did try and, anyway, don't talk about that. I was in a bad place 2 times, very bad place. Anyway,
I'm glad you're here.
yeah,
And
me too.
And thriving.
Me too, yeah. And to be honest,
Got the cheeky look on your face again,
I know.
which is dangerous potentially. Really dangerous. that look.
Ross Braun, my very dear friend, he kind of got me to recalibrate myself. And I'll be forever grateful. He supported me a lot.
Did he?
Yeah, and it's one of the reasons why I want him to open Plato Racing up on the 17th, our big launch night. But do you know what? Honestly, it's my proudest moment, this, because it's been a tough old 3 and a bit years. Obviously, I'll take my clothes off first because I like to lie, I like to lounge. But no, I don't mean it like that. I like to lounge in my undercrackers,
Yes.
but with the phone resting here.
Part of the decompression.
Yeah, with a little notepad to speak. It's part of my decompression, normally with a large G&T.
Okay.
It's very easy with all the adrenaline to overwork people. We don't, that if you overwork people, then mistakes will happen.
Well,
And
and
we don't want mistakes
resentment creeps in.
Yeah. But it's brilliant. I'm loving it. Like I said, it's my proudest moment, actually. More than any other races. This is my proudest moment because of where I've come from. I mean, in there, beginning of September, there was nothing in there other than storage for Armel. I mean, it's a proper race team. It's a shame, but both our trucks are away at the awning company at the moment, getting their awnings done. But you've got 2 proper race trucks here. I mean, it's good. Our little Vito van's gone missing. That's up at M Sport, picking up our 2 race engines.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Right.
So yeah, it's all cracking on. It's very excited. Very excited.
I can't wait. From here then, Jason's Team Plato begins its journey into the 2026 British Touring Car Championship with high hopes, masses of combined experience and more than a few tricks up their sleeves. As someone who's extensively worked with him and can call him a true friend, I am really proud of Jason being open about his recent mental health struggles after retiring as a driver and having a marriage breakdown. Life gets complicated for everyone at times, but it's funny how often these machines can help bring you around sometimes. As you watch this, at the time of upload, the team enters its first round of BTCC, and if you've never followed the series before, then I would highly recommend it for really relatable tin-top argy-bargy. Thanks for watching, and if you haven't already subscribed, please do so, and if you'd like to support the channel by becoming a Patreon for a few quid a month, you get early access to videos like this one, and a regular blog from me about what's going on behind the scenes.